My dear son, nothing happens by chance. You are here with me now because this moment was prepared with affection and care, especially for you. It wasn't luck or coincidence, but God's perfect plan. He has something unique and powerful to reveal to you, something capable of completely changing your story, of illuminating every corner of your heart. Yes, something wonderful is about to happen, and it won't be long. Very soon, you will start to notice the signs of this, clear but soft signals that touch the soul. Therefore, I ask, stay with me. Listen to each word with an open heart, as if you were receiving a hug from God. Don't think of it as just another message. It's deeper than that. It is a direct call from God to you, a gentle but firm touch in your life. He is asking for your attention, asking you to trust Him and what He is preparing. If you believe what you hear now, if you feel this voice echo within you, respond in your heart with conviction. Yes, beloved Father, I believe in the Lord with all my heart and all my soul. By saying this, it is as if you are opening a door for God's infinite love and grace to flow even more into your life. He wants to know that you trust Him, just as He has always trusted you, even in times when you felt weakness or doubt. If you feel these words touch something inside you, share the love. Leave a simple gesture as a sign that you want other people to also feel this divine presence. Every small gesture of yours can help bring hope to those who need to hear the same touch from heaven that you are feeling right now. I know your journey here has not been simple. There were days of difficulties, pain, and uncertainty. Maybe you've thought about giving up more than once, feeling like the weight of the world was too great. But listen carefully, my dear. In none of these moments were you alone. God was with you the entire time, even when the silence seemed unbearable. He saw your every tear. He was present in every doubt, in every moment when His heart seemed too tight to bear. He walked by your side through the hardest days, supporting you even when it seemed impossible to continue. It is in moments of greatest pain that He acts with greatest power. And now, He is about to act once again. It's as if He said, "Son, you haven't seen anything yet. What I will do for you goes beyond what you can imagine." God knows every desire hidden in your heart. He hears the prayers you said in silence, the ones that even you couldn't express in words. He knows your worries, your dreams, and even your fears. He sees it all with a love so deep you can't even measure it. And that is exactly why He is preparing something so special. Something that you don't need to completely understand now, but that will be a gift, an answer, a new page for your life. So I ask you, can you feel this love now? Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and feel how important you are to Him. This love doesn't fail. It doesn't give up, and it never moves away. God has something in store for you, something so big and so beautiful that, when it is fulfilled, you will look back and understand every step that brought you here. He observes everything carefully. Every detail of your life is important to Him. Nothing goes unnoticed. So, know that God is preparing something special, something bigger than you can imagine. Today is a different day, a remarkable moment, and it can all start with a single step, your faith. When you feel something touching the bottom of your heart, don't hold back. Say with all the strength of your soul, "I receive." These words have power, a power that opens paths and lets divine grace act freely in your life. The difficulties you face now will not last forever. They are part of something bigger, a plan that you may not yet understand, but that is being used by God to shape and strengthen you. Every tear that fell, every night that seemed endless, every fight you fought, it all has a purpose. Nothing you went through was in vain. Even if everything seems confusing now, the time will come when you will clearly see how everything fits into the plan He has designed for you. God has the power to transform what seems impossible. He takes situations that seem like there is no way out and turns them into joy and purpose. He has a unique way of opening doors where there were only walls before. Today, He wants you to know that, no matter how challenging your situation is, no matter how there seems to be no solution, He is acting. God does not act in a hurry, nor in the midst of noise. He works silently, patiently, adjusting everything perfectly. Right now, He is taking care of every detail, fixing what needs to be fixed, moving everything around so that, at the right time, everything happens as He planned. Believe, God is in control, and no opposing force can stop what He has already prepared for you. I understand that the heart sometimes gets tired. Doubts arrive. Day-to-day struggles exhaust our strength. Maybe you're feeling exactly that right now, like the weight is more than you can carry. But listen carefully. God never wanted you to live like this, carrying more than you can handle. He knows your limitations, your pains, and wants to lighten your load. Allow Him to take care of you. Trust Him, because what is coming is much greater than any difficulty you face today. God doesn't abandon His children, and He certainly won't abandon you now. He wants you to feel true peace, a peace that only He is capable of offering. It's not just any kind of peace, and it is the one that reaches the heart and brings relief, even when things around us seem complicated. It is this peace that takes away the weight of worries and makes life seem lighter, but it only comes when you choose to give everything to Him, when you decide to trust completely without doubt, believing that He is taking care of everything for you. Now stop for a moment and think calmly. Aren't you carrying things you don't need to carry? God is speaking to you now, saying, "Leave it to me." Think of it as if you are holding something very heavy, something that has already exhausted all your strength. Then someone stronger comes close and says, "I'll carry this for you." This is God's invitation to you today. He wants you to let go of those weights. Hand over what is hurting or tiring you into His hands. Don't hold back what He is ready to resolve. Trust, let go, and see how He acts, even where there seems to be no solution. If these words are touching your heart right now, don't ignore them. Receive this message with faith. Declare, with all the confidence of your soul, "I love you, my God, and I know you are at work in my life. I trust you and receive your peace and your blessings today." This statement is not just a sentence. She has power. It is a sign that you are opening your heart and giving God the freedom to work in your life, even if you don't see clear changes yet. Trust, because they are already happening. God never fails to honor those who trust in Him, and that trust is what makes miracles come true. If you are facing difficult days, when it seems like everything is going wrong, or that none of your efforts are worth it, I want you to hear this. This is not the end. Your story doesn't end here. God is still writing new chapters, and they will be more beautiful, more full of grace and joy than you can imagine. What you are experiencing now is part of a process. God is using this time to strengthen you, to transform who you are inside, and to prepare the way for the blessings that are coming. He is never early, but He is also never late. His timing is perfect, and when He acts, everything happens in the right way and at the right time. Believe me, when God decides to work in your life, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that can stop you. If there is something in your heart that is weighing you down, a pain that won't go away, a fear that insists, or a worry that takes away your peace, give it all to God now. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow calm to begin to fill every part of you. It's like feeling comfort, a security that surrounds you completely. This presence is God taking care of you, touching even the areas of your life that you may not even notice. He is attentive, seeing everything, adjusting every detail at the right time. I want to invite you to do something important. Just as these words reached you, let them reach others. There are people out there in need of strength, a sign, hope. Share this message. By doing this, you become an instrument of God, helping to spread love, renewal, and faith. Every time you act like this, you participate in something bigger, something that can change lives. And I believe that God will continue to bless every step of your path, always guiding you by the light. My dear, listen well. Today is not an ordinary day. I came to you with a special purpose. It was no coincidence that you got here. Nothing is by chance. I brought you here because there is something important you need to know. Something wonderful is about to happen in your life. It won't be long. Before long, you will begin to notice the clear signs of my presence and everything I have prepared for you. But to do this, it is essential that you open your heart. Listen carefully and allow this message to reach your interior. I know you completely. I know every thought that passes through your mind, every pain you carry in silence, every tear that fell when no one was around to wipe it away. I was with you through every difficult moment, those nights when it seemed like no one cared or understood what you were feeling. Today, I'm here to remind you of something important. You were never alone, not for a single moment. Even on the heaviest days, when it seemed like everything was falling apart, I was by your side, holding you, guiding your steps, even if you didn't realize it. Now, I want you to know this. What you have been waiting for, what your heart desires so much, is on its way. I see all your desires, even the ones you've never been able to put into words. Before you even ask, I already know what you need. Nothing in your life goes unnoticed in my eyes. Believe me, what's coming will be bigger than you imagine. Trust, Because I continue working for you, taking care of everything, down to the smallest details. Today is the day to renew your hope and let this certainty fill your heart. You are loved, cared for, and never, ever alone. I know every prayer you prayed. I know every request you kept deep down, where no one else can reach. I see what's in your heart, and I'm preparing something bigger than you imagine. It's something special, something that will show how much you are loved and cared for. Trust me, because what's coming will transform your life in ways you don't even expect. When these words speak to you, when you feel something inside you begin to move, I want you to say firmly, I receive. These simple words have strength. They open space for my grace to enter and transform everything. It's like taking a step towards what I already have in store for you. I know your journey has not been easy. I know every battle you face day after day. I see the weight you carry and those nights when doubt tries to steal your peace. But listen carefully. You don't have to carry all of this alone. I am here. I'm ready to lighten that load, to take what feels too heavy and make it light. Today, I want you to give everything to me. Your worries, your fears, your uncertainties. Trust, because I can take care of all this for you. Remember the moments when there seemed to be no way out, when everything seemed lost and then, suddenly, something changed. I was there. It was me, acting silently, without fanfare, but with power. That's what I do. I change situations that seem hopeless. Where you only see barriers, I open paths. Where there seems to be an end, I bring a new beginning. This is my way of working, transforming what seems impossible into something wonderful. Everything has its time, and my time is always the best. I know that. Often, you want everything to be resolved immediately, for the answers to come now. But I am preparing everything carefully, adjusting every detail, so that when it happens, it will be in the best way possible. I never left you alone, and I won't now. Every step you take is being guided by me, even when you don't realize it. My beloved son, today I come to you to remind you that your life is in my hands and that every detail of your path has been carefully planned. I know your every thought, every tired sigh, every word that was not spoken, but that carries a weight in your heart. I see what's hidden, the fears you don't share, the worries you keep to yourself. But I want you to know, none of this goes unnoticed in my eyes. I am here now, with you. There is a purpose for everything you are experiencing, even if, at this moment, it seems difficult to understand. Every fight, every challenge you faced was not meaningless. I have a plan, a perfect plan, and you are part of it. I formed you with a unique purpose, something only you can accomplish. So don't be discouraged. Don't allow difficulties to turn off the light that I placed inside you. Today, I want you to trust me with all your heart. Don't try to solve everything alone. Don't try to carry weight that you don't need to carry. I am here to lighten what is heavy, to take what is out of your control and transform it. Let go of what burdens you, and let me take care of every detail. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5. Yes, it is in this kind of trust that everything begins to change. I know there are moments when you feel like the world is falling apart, that nothing seems to go right. These days, my son, are difficult. I know, but I want to remind you that you were never alone. I was by your side every step of the way, even when you didn't realize it. I was there holding you, supporting you when you thought you couldn't take another step. And I'm here now, saying, you don't have to face any of this alone. I know there are questions in your heart, doubts that often leave you uneasy. You wonder why things happen the way they do, why there is so much silence when you search for answers. But I want you to trust me. I am the same God who made the sea part, who brought water in the desert, who healed the sick and raised the dead. I still perform miracles. Behold, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Matthew 28:20. I am with you always. You may feel like you're in a storm, surrounded by strong winds that seem to want to knock you down. But I am your fortress. I am the one who calms the winds, who brings peace to chaos. Trust in me. When you give your struggles to me, you will see that what seemed impossible begins to change. There is no barrier I cannot break down. There is no door I cannot open. Today, I want you to do something simple but powerful. Talk to me. Say what's in your heart. You don't need fancy words or big explanations. Just open your soul. I'm listening. I always am. And when you call me, I answer. When you trust me, I move into your life in ways you can't even imagine. You are waiting for something. I know. Maybe it's an answer, a solution, or just some peace. I want to tell you that I'm already working on it. What you expect is not far away. I'm preparing everything, adjusting every detail. Trust, because what is coming will be greater than you dreamed. When everything aligns, you will see how every moment of waiting was part of my perfect plan for you. I want you to look back and see how much you've overcome. Think about the times when it seemed like there was no way out, but something happened and you were able to move on. This was my hand holding you, my love strengthening you. And that same love that brought you here will continue to guide you to what lies ahead. If there's something on your heart right now, give it to me. Close your eyes and talk to me. Say what troubles you, what worries you, what keeps you up at night. I'm here, ready to take care of it. I want you to feel free, light, at peace. Because this peace, my son, is what I have for you. Remember, you are not alone, not for an instant. My presence is in every moment of your life, in every step of your path. I love you in a way that goes beyond what you can understand, and everything I do is for your good. Trust me, my son, and see how I transform even the most difficult situations into blessings you never imagined possible. Now, I invite you to do something. Declare in faith, I trust in you, Lord. I commit everything into your hands and believe in your power. By doing this, you are allowing my grace to flow into your life, my promises to be fulfilled. Remember that I am faithful, and what I promise, I fulfill. Keep walking, keep believing. I am with you now and always. Nothing can change that, my beloved son. Today I want you to listen carefully to my voice, because I am speaking to your heart. I know your struggles, and I see what has taken away your peace. I know about the difficult days, the sleepless nights, the prayers said in silence. Don't think I'm not listening or that I've forgotten about you. I'm closer than you can imagine. My care never left, and my hand never stopped guiding you, even when everything seemed to fall apart around you. I know there are things you don't understand right now, situations that seem hopeless or dreams that seem so far away that you don't know if you can still believe. But I want you to trust. Don't look at the size of the problem. Look at me. I am greater than any challenge you face. I am the one who sustains you, who strengthens you, who gives you courage to move forward. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. This is my wish for you, hope and a future that I am preparing for myself. I want you to hand over to me everything that is weighing on your heart. Don't carry alone what you don't need to carry. I am the God who lightens the weight, who calms the storms, and who renews the strength of the weary. When you place your concerns before me, you will see how I work. Nothing is too big or too small for me. I take care of everything, and I do it with love and care. I am the one who turns the impossible into reality, who opens doors where there were only walls and who brings life where there was darkness before. Maybe you're wondering why things take so long, why answers don't come when you expect them. But I want you to know that my timing is perfect. Everything I do happens at the right time, at the exact time, because I see beyond what you can see. I prepare the best, and while you wait, I am shaping your heart, strengthening your faith, and putting every detail in its rightful place. Trust the process, because in the end, you will see that everything made sense. I am the one who knows the most intimate part of your being. I see your thoughts before you even put them into words. I understand your pains, your fears, and your doubts. And yet, I love you unconditionally. I loved you first before you even knew who I was. This love never fails, never diminishes, never moves away. He is constant, firm, unchanging, and it is this love that keeps you standing, even in the most difficult times. Today, I want you to remember something important. You are not meant to give up. I created you with strength, with courage, with purpose. You are stronger than you think, because I am in you. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. When you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. It is not for you, but for me, that you can win. I know that sometimes the journey seems long, and tiredness can make you want to stop. But I'm here to tell you, keep going. Every step you take, even if small, brings you closer to what I have prepared for you. Every prayer, every tear, every moment of faith, everything is being seen and kept. Nothing is in vain. I am working in silence, even when it seems like nothing is happening. My work is careful, and at the right time, you will see the result. I want you to take a deep breath now and feel my peace. This peace that goes beyond human understanding. that calms the heart, that renews strength. Let her take care of you. You don't have to worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow belongs to me. Take care of your heart today, trust me today, and I will take care of everything else. Remember that I am the God who restores, who heals, who makes all things new. No matter what happened in the past, no matter the wounds you carry, I can transform all of it. I can bring beauty to the places where there is pain. I can bring hope to the darkest times. Just trust me and allow me to work in your life. I want you to declare today, I surrender everything to you, Lord. I trust your plans and know that you are with me. This statement of faith opens doors, brings freedom, and allows my grace to flow into your life. When you trust, I move. When you believe, I transform. And when you rest in me, I renew you. So, move forward with courage. Don't look back. Don't allow fear or doubt to stop you from moving forward. I'm with you. I will never abandon you. I will never leave you. My promise to you is eternal. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And each day, I walk beside you, holding your hand and guiding your steps. My son, my love for you is greater than you can imagine, and everything I do is out of love. Trust me, and you will see how I make all things new. Stay with me, because the best is yet to come. My dear son, listen to these words with an open heart. I'm calling out to you because I want you to feel how much you are loved. I see your struggles, the battles you face every day, and I know there are times when it feels like everything is weighing you down. But I tell you, you were not made to carry these burdens alone. I am here. I am your refuge, your support, and the strength you need to move forward. No matter how big the challenge or how far away the solution seems, I am the one who has the power to change everything. Even where human eyes see a dead end, I can open a new path. I am the God who makes water sprout in the desert and who transforms pain into joy. I want you to trust me, because nothing is beyond my reach. I know that sometimes the silence seems deafening, that you pray and feel like nothing changes. But I want you to remember, I am working, even when you don't see it, even when you don't feel it. I am acting. Don't give up believing. Your faith is precious to me, and it is through it that I do great things. For we walk by faith and not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Keep walking, even without seeing what's coming. I'm preparing everything on time. Today, I want you to let go of everything that worries you. I see the nights when sleep doesn't come, the moments when you feel tired, and the times when doubt invades you. But I invite you to lay all this before me. Don't hold anything that's heavy. Don't try to solve everything alone. I am the God who carries your burdens, who eases the weight, who brings rest to the afflicted heart. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Today, I'm here to remind you of this. You don't have to do everything alone. Let me take care of you. I have something big in store for you. There are plans that have already been drawn up, paths that I have already prepared. Maybe you don't see it clearly yet, but I want you to trust. There are wonderful things ahead of you, blessings you can't even imagine. When the right moment arrives, you will see how every detail has been adjusted with love and care. No tear of yours was in vain. No effort of yours went unnoticed. I save everything and use every piece to accomplish something greater. I want you to look inside yourself and see the strength that I have already put there. Many times you think you can't do it, that you aren't capable, but I'm here to tell you, you are strong, because I am your strength. I support you when you feel weak. I lift you up when you think about giving up. Do not fear, because I am with you. Do not be alarmed, for I am your God. I strengthen you, I help you, and I uphold you with my strong and righteous hand. Now, take a deep breath. Feel my presence with you. I want you to know that you are not alone, not for a moment. I walk beside you even when you don't realize it. In the most difficult times, I am holding you. In your doubts, I am the one who brings clarity. And in your weaknesses, I am the one who carries you. I see the dreams you keep in your heart. I see the prayers you say, even the ones you think are too small to be heard. But I want you to know, I hear every word, every sigh. I know the deepest desires of your soul, and I know what is best for you. Keep trusting, because I am acting in every detail. I am the God who makes all things work together for the good of those who love me. You don't need to understand everything now. Some answers will only come later, but that doesn't mean I'm not looking out for you. My wisdom is greater than yours, and my plans are perfect. When you hand your worries into my hands, I transform what seemed impossible into something wonderful. Just trust. Just rest. I'm in control. Today, I want you to declare your trust in me. Say in faith, Lord, I surrender everything to you. I trust in your plans and know that you are watching over me. This delivery is an important step. It is an act of faith that opens the doors for my grace to flow into your life. When you trust, I can work freely. When you deliver, I can act with power. Don't look back. Don't allow fear or doubts to steal the joy of what's to come. I'm doing something new. I am restoring what was lost, bringing healing to what was hurt, and opening new doors. Everything has its time, and in my time, everything happens perfectly. I want you to remember, you are loved. It doesn't matter what happened in the past, what you faced or the mistakes you made. My love for you never changes. He is constant, faithful, and unshakable. This love is the basis of everything I do, and it is out of love that I continue by your side, guiding you, strengthening you, and taking you to places you never imagined. My son, keep walking. Every step you take, even if it seems small, is taking you closer to the promises I have for you. Keep believing, because I am with you. And know, the best is yet to come. I don't give up on you, and I never will. Trust because I am the God who makes all things new. My beloved son, listen carefully to these words that I speak directly to your heart. I have been taking care of you for a long time, even before you noticed my presence. Every step you took, every choice you made, every tear that fell from your eyes, everything was before me. I have never left you, not even for an instant, and I want you to understand how important you are to me. I know there are days when you feel lost, when the weight of circumstances seems too great. Maybe you look around you and see no way out, but I'm here to remind you that you will never be alone. I am the one who guides your steps and lights your path, even on the darkest nights. My presence is with you now, bringing comfort, strength, and hope. I want you to know that nothing you face is in vain. Every moment of difficulty, every challenge that arises, everything has a greater purpose. Even if you don't understand now, I am using all of this for your good. I am the God who transforms all things, who brings beauty from the ashes, who uses what seems like the end to write a new beginning. We know that all things work together for good to those who love God. Romans 8:28. That's why you can trust. Everything is in my control. Today I ask that you place your concerns before me. Don't keep what's hurting you. Don't try to solve everything alone. I see what weighs on your heart. I know your doubts, your fears, and I know how hard you have tried to be strong. But I want to ease this burden. I want you to hand everything into my hands and allow me to take care of you. I am the one who sustains the weak, who renews the strength of the weary, and who gives peace to the afflicted heart. I understand that sometimes you feel tired, that the path seems long and difficult, but I want you to remember, I am with you. I am the one who carries you when your strength runs out, who supports you when your feet falter. No matter how difficult the journey, you will never be alone. My hand is upon you, guiding your every step, even when you don't realize it. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Psalm 23:1. Trust, because I am the one who leads you safely. There's something new I'm preparing for you, a time of renewal, of blessings, of joy. I know sometimes the wait may seem long, but I want you to trust. My time is perfect, and everything I do has a purpose. I am taking care of every detail, adjusting every situation, so that at the right time you see my hand acting. Believe me, what is coming is bigger than you can imagine. My son, I see the dreams you keep in my heart. I know your prayers, the times you asked for something and still expect an answer. I want you to know that I heard every request. Even if it seems nothing is happening, I'm working in silence. My work is careful, made with love, and nothing escapes my gaze. Keep trusting, because I am faithful, and what I promised, I will fulfill. I know that sometimes you feel that it is not strong enough, that it cannot move on, but I want to remind you, you are stronger than you think, because I am your strength. I put in you everything that is needed to win. Don't look at your limitations, look at me. I am the one who makes the impossible possible, who opens ways where there is no way out, that does what no one else can do. Trust, because I'm with you. Now, I want you to declare your faith, no matter how much the challenge, no matter how big the difficulty. Declare, Lord, I trust you. I give it all in your hands and I know you're with me. This statement has power. It is an act of faith that opens doors, that moves the impossible, which brings transformation. When you trust me, I can act freely in your life. Remember that I love you. This love does not depend on what you do or stop doing. He is constant, unshakable, immeasurable. It was for love that I gave my life for you, so that you could have hope, peace, and a new life. This same love continues to support you today. It is for love that I take care of you, that I am by your side at every moment, that I guide you and strengthen you, no matter what happened in the past, no matter the mistakes you made. I am the God who forgives, who restores, who makes new all things. I see you much more than you can imagine. I see potential. I see purpose. I see a story that is still being written, and I want you to know that the best is yet to come. Keep trusting me. Do not allow fear or doubts to steal your peace. I am with you, and there is nothing that can change that. My promise is eternal, my love is unconditional, and my presence is constant. Walk courageously, with faith, with the certainty that I am guiding you with every step. My son, get up today with a heart full of hope. Declare that you believe, that you trust, that you expect in my act, and know that I'm working, moving things to your advantage, preparing what is best for you. What is to come will be greater than you think. I am with you, today and always. My beloved son, I want you to know that nothing in your life happens without me seeing. Every thought of yours, every word said or kept in silence, every tear that fell without anyone noticing, I saw. I am aware of everything you face, and I want you to feel my presence now, while these words touch your heart. Don't be afraid. I'm here, holding your hand, ready to strengthen you. I know there are times when tiredness invades when you look around and see no way out. These days, I know, they seem long and lonely, but listen, I never left you. Even in the hardest times, I was by your side, supporting you when your strength seemed to be exhausted. I carry you in my arms when your feet cannot continue, because I am the God who never leaves your children. Understand that I see what you can't see. When you think you're alone, I'm working. When you believe nothing is changing, I'm adjusting every detail. I want you to trust me because my plans for you are bigger and better than anything you can imagine. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor your ways my ways. Isaiah 55:8. I know what is best for you and I'm preparing something special. I want to remind you that your life has value. No matter what the world says or what circumstances try to show, you are loved in a unique way. I created you with a purpose, and no obstacle can prevent what I planned for you. Even when you feel small or incapable, I see you a huge potential. I am with you in every step of this journey, shaping your life to something big. Son, the struggles you face are not the end. They are part of a path that leads to a larger destination. I am using every challenge, every difficulty, to strengthen you, to make it grow. I know that sometimes it's hard to understand this in the middle of the storm, but I want you to trust. When the storm passes, the sky becomes clearer, and you realize that I've always been there, taking care of you. Although I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will not fear any harm, because you are with me. Psalm 23:4. Today, I ask you to release what is heavy, those fears you keep, the concerns that occupy your mind, the pain that seems not to pass. Give it all to me. Do not try to carry everything alone. I am the God who supports you, who relieves what is heavy, who brings peace to the distressed heart. Trust me, and you will see how things start to change. I want you to remember something important. You don't have to be perfect for me to love you. My love does not depend on your flaws or hits. He is constant, faithful, unshakable. I chose to love you even before you exist, and nothing can change that. No matter what happened in the past, the mistakes you made or sometimes you thought you failed, I am the God who forgives, who restores, who transforms. I'm here to renew you, to give you a new chance, to walk by your side. There is something big reserved for you. Maybe now you don't see it, but I'm already working. I'm aligning everything, adjusting every detail, so that at the right time you get what I prepared. I want you to trust my time. I know that sometimes the wait is difficult, that the heart is eager for quick answers, but my time is perfect, and when things happen, you'll see how it all fits wonderfully. Son, I hear your prayers, even those made in silence, even the requests you couldn't even put in words. I understand what is in your heart, and every prayer is stored before me. Keep talking to me, keep trusting, because I am the God who responds, who acts, who transforms. Now I want you to take a deep breath. Feel my peace involving you. This peace does not depend on the circumstances around you, because it comes directly from me. Let this peace take over your heart by calming your thoughts, renewing your strength. Don't worry about tomorrow. I'm already taking care of him. Live today with me, confident that I have everything under control. Son, you are special to me. Do not let the difficulties erase this truth. Even when things look difficult, remember that I am with you. I am the one who opens doors where there is no way out, that makes the impossible happen, which transforms what was lost into something wonderful. Keep believing, because the best is yet to come. I want you to declare today, with faith, I trust you, Lord. I give it all in your hands and believe that you are taking care of me. This statement is not just words. It is an act of faith, a key that opens the doors to my act in your life. When you trust you, I can work with freedom and great things happen. My son, keep walking. Do not look back. Do not allow fear or doubts to steal your peace. I am guiding you, even if you do not see. My hand is upon you, and no opposite force can prevent what I have already prepared. Remember that my love never fails, that my grace is enough, and that my promises are true. You are never alone. I am by your side at every moment, holding you, strengthening you, and remembering that your story is still being written. Trust me, because the end will be more beautiful than you can imagine. I love you, and I will never leave you. My beloved son, listen well what I have to say. I'm here, as close to you as I've always been, and I want you to feel it in your heart. There is so much that I want to accomplish in your life, so many things I have prepared from the beginning, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can prevent what I planned. You may have faced difficult times, situations that seemed bigger than your strength, but I want you to know that I was with you at every moment, supporting yourself when everything seemed to crumble. I know your anguish. I know the times you cried without anyone to wipe your tears, and I know the questions that echo in your heart. Questions about why things are so complicated, about why certain answers seem to take long. But today, I want to remind you, I never stopped taking care of you. My time is different from yours, but it is perfect. There has been a certain time for every purpose under heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. Even if you don't see now, everything that happens has a greater purpose. Don't think your prayers were in vain. Every word you said, every sigh you let out, even the thoughts you couldn't express, I heard them all. I know what is in your heart even before you say. And more than that, I'm acting. Even when it seems that everything is still, I'm moving things behind the scenes. What you expect has not been forgotten, and at the right time, you will see how everything fits. Son, I want you to release what is weighing in your heart. Do not hold these fears, these doubts. Deliver everything to me. I am the one who carries his loads, who makes light what seemed unbearable. I am by your side, taking care of you in every detail. I am the one who promises, do not fear because I am with you. Do not haunt yourself because I am your God. I strengthen you and help you. Isaiah 41:10. These words are for you now, right now. Let them calm your soul. I know there are days when you feel you don't have the strength to continue, that everything seems too big, too hard, but I want you to remember, you have never been alone. I've always been there, holding you when it looked like there would be no next step. I am the God who renews, who brings hope when everything seems lost, that makes the impossible come true. Today, I want you to focus on my voice. Take your eyes out of the difficulties, from situations that seem to have no solution. Look at me. I am bigger than any problem. I am the one who transforms chaos into peace, who brings order to what was confused, who brings life where there seemed to be only desolation. Trust me, because I'm faithful and never fail. I want you to understand something very important. You are loved in a deep and unconditional way. No matter what happened in the past, no matter how much choices you made or the mistakes you made, I don't look at you with condemnation, but with love. My love is greater than your flaws, greater than your fears. This love was proven on the cross when I handed it all so that you had life and had life in abundance. Son, I have something prepared for you, something bigger than you can imagine. I know that you often feel things are not going to the right way, but trust me, I am organizing everything by adjusting every detail so that at the right time, you see my hand act in a powerful way in your life. What is coming is special and will be a testimony of my love and my care for you. Do not let fear or doubts steal your peace. I am here to strengthen you, to give you courage, to show you that there is nothing that can separate you from my love. Keep walking. even when you don't understand everything. Trust, because I'm guiding every step. You are not lost, because I am the way, and I am taking you to the right place. I want you to declare with confidence today, Lord, I trust you. I know you are in control and that my life is in your hands. This statement is not just a sentence. It is an act of faith that opens the doors for my grace to flow in your life. When you trust me, wonderful things start to happen. Son, remember who you are. You were created in my image. You are chosen, beloved, and trained. I gave you gifts, talents, and a purpose. Don't let difficulties take this away from you. Look forward with hope, because the best is yet to come. I am with you, and what I started in your life, I will complete. No matter how hard it seems now, I want you to know that there is light ahead. There is hope. I am the one who restores and who brings healing, who transforms. Where there was pain, I bring joy. Where there was doubt, I put sure. Trust me, because I am the God who makes all things new. I want you to feel my peace now. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow this peace to take over your heart. It is available to you, because I am the Prince of Peace. You don't have to carry everything yourself. I am here to walk with you, to relieve weight, to remind you that you are loved, and be careful. Keep me, son. The journey is not over yet, and there is more than I want to do in your life. Don't give up, because I never give up on you. I love you with eternal love, and I am with you today and always. Trust, because what is coming will be wonderful. My beloved son, I know you more deeply than anyone. I know of the longings that inhabit your heart, the struggles you face in silence, the times you felt weak and without the strength to continue. But today, I want you to listen clearly. You are not alone. My presence is with you, guiding each of your steps, even when everything around it seems uncertain. Son, I want to remind you that my hand has never moved away from you. I formed you on purpose, created you to live in communion with me, and to do things bigger than you can imagine. Even in difficulties, I'm working on your life. I know that sometimes the weight is great and you feel it will not make it, but I want you to remember, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom I will fear? The Lord is the fortress of my life. Who will I be afraid? Psalms 27:1. Do not allow fear or insecurity to take care of you, because I am your refuge and fortress. I know that days are not always easy, that there are times when you feel discouraged and unable to see a way forward, but I want you to trust. I am the God who transforms everything, who even uses the difficulties to shape your character and prepare you for the blessings to come. What you face now is not the end, but a passage to something bigger. Every fight, every tear, every prayer you did, everything is stored in my heart and being used for a greater purpose. Son, when the storms of life come, when the wind blows hard and you don't know how to proceed, remember that I am the one who calms the sea. I am your strength at the time of weakness, your peace in the midst of confusion, your comfort at the time of pain. Don't despair, because I'm with you. Behold, I will be with you every day, until the consummation of the centuries. Matthew 28:20. These words are true, and I want you to keep them in your heart. If today you are tired, exhausted, or carrying something that seems to be bigger than you can bear, give it to me. I didn't create you to walk alone. I am here to relieve your loads, to carry with you what seems impossible. Let me take what is weighing in your hands and trust me to turn everything into something light, something new. When you deliver your burden, I can work powerfully. My son, I want you to see life with the eyes of faith. I know there are times when problems seem bigger than promises, but remember that my word never fails. When I say I'm taking care of you, I'm preparing the best. It's because that's the truth. Trust in my time. Don't worry about the answers that haven't arrived yet, because I'm the one who acts at the right time. My time is perfect, and everything is being adjusted so that my plan is fulfilled in your life. There are dreams that you carry in your heart, prayers you have done and still expect to see answered. I want you to know that none of these requests was forgotten. I heard every word of yours, every cry, every supplication. Even the wishes you couldn't put in words, I already know. I'm working on it. Even if you don't see it yet, things are moving to your advantage. Trust, because I am faithful and just, and I always do what I promise. Son, I want you to know that no matter what happened in the past, no matter the mistakes you have made or sometimes you felt it failed, my love for you is unconditional, unchanging, and eternal. There is nothing you can do to get away from you. I am here to forgive, to cure, to restore. I am the God who makes all things new. and I want to bring this renewal to your life. Now close your eyes for a moment and feel my peace. It is a peace that does not depend on the circumstances around you, but that comes directly from me. This peace is available to you now. Just trust. Don't worry about what tomorrow will bring, because I'm already taking care of him. Live today with me, confident that I am by your side, guiding every step of the way. I want you to declare today with faith, I trust you, Lord. I give my life and everything I am in your hands, knowing that you are taking care of me. This statement has power. When you trust, I can act extraordinarily in your life. Do not be afraid to surrender completely, because I am the God who never disappoints. My son, don't give up. Even if the way seems difficult now, there is something bigger in front of you. Every difficulty, every challenge you face is preparing you for something you can't imagine yet. I am with you, shaping you, strengthening you, and walking beside you. What is coming is bigger, more beautiful, more powerful than you can dream. Trust in me. Keep walking with faith. Don't look back. Don't let fear steal your peace. I'm in control, and nothing can change the plans I have for your life. My promise is true, my love is constant, and my presence is eternal. Walk with me, son, and see how I do wonderful things happen. I love you, and I will always be with you. Beloved children, after hearing this message from my heart to yours, I want to invite you to be part of something bigger. Subscribe to this channel so that my word reaches even more people who need to hear about my love and care. Leave a like as a sign of your faith, and share this message with someone who needs hope and comfort. In the comments, write a phrase or Bible verse that touches your heart to declare that you believe in my act in your lives and families. This interaction makes the message come to those who need it most, spreading my light and my love. And don't stop here. There are 2 more powerful messages available, waiting to bring peace and harmony to your heart. These words can renew your faith and light a new flame of hope on your journey. Keep listening to messages in the videos above and feel strengthened by my presence at every moment. I am with you, always.